The last shift. The recorder is on. My voice is trembling. You can hear my uneven breathing and the squeak of seatbelts. It was my last shift. The call came late at night. A man wasn't feeling well. My partner and I drove to the address. The stairwell was empty, the apartment door wide open. The first thought that flashed through my head: fuck, someone broke in. Stabbing. Maybe a gunshot. Inside, there was a strange, suffocating silence. The dim bulbs flickered, stretching long, crooked shadows across the walls. The air was heavy, stale, carrying something else with it. An unpleasant, lingering scent, like it had been trapped there for years. On the table sat a plate with scraps of food. In the corner was a pale, trembling woman. He's in there. He's already cold. I stepped into the bedroom. A man in a suit lay on the bed, as if he had been getting ready for a celebration. His face was corpse-like pale. His eyes shut, but the muscles in his neck seemed to twitch. And then I saw it. His mouth was sewn shut with thick black thread. The stitches pulled his skin tight, as if someone had forced a smile onto his face. My stomach dropped. My breath caught. My hands shook. But the job demanded composure. Record the body, write down the data, prepare the papers for the police. My partner stood beside me, pale as a sheet, muttering something under his breath. Everything in that apartment felt alive. The floorboards creaked beneath our feet. Wind howled through cracks in the windows, and upstairs we heard the thuds of children running. We moved to the kitchen to fill out the paperwork. My partner picked up the phone, and then something rushed past us. The door slammed shut so hard, the phone slipped from his hands. From the receiver came a voice. 911, what's your emergency? And then dead silence. I spun around. He was there. The man, standing right in front of us, alive, in the same suit. His mouth still sewn shut, but now the stitches stretched into a grotesque, unnatural grin, as if some unseen hand was pulling the threads tight. Panic swallowed us whole. We bolted. I'd never run so fast in my life. My partner's footsteps echoed behind me. Until suddenly they didn't. The sound vanished. He was gone, as if he had dissolved into thin air. I burst outside and dove into the car. My hands shook violently, breath ragged, thoughts scattering. The night around me was silent, empty, and yet I could feel eyes on me, watching. Then, a sharp knock on the window. "Where's my gift?" I turned. No one there. My heart hammered so hard it hurt. Seconds passed, then another knock on the opposite side. I turned my head and saw him. The man, in the suit. His mouth still sewn shut, the threads pulled so tight they formed an inhuman smile. In his hands, he was holding a plate with cake. His eyes... Jesus Christ, his eyes. It was like he could see every thought in my head. "You haven't tried the cake yet," he whispered. I couldn't resist. My body moved on its own. I took the plate. My hands shook so badly I could barely hold it. The man slowly walked behind the car and vanished, dissolved into the night, leaving only that stitched smile carved into my memory. The plate slipped from my hands, the cake splattering on the ground. My heart raced, breath ragged. I ran. I ran without looking back. My legs felt like they would give out. The adrenaline tearing my chest apart from the inside. The next day, I came to the hospital to hand in my resignation. My hands still trembled. That's when I saw him, my partner. But it wasn't him anymore. His face, it had been erased. No eyes, no mouth, just a pale, empty mask. He looked drained, broken, as if drowned in silence. Without a word, he walked to the window, opened it, and without the slightest hesitation, he stepped forward. From the 6th floor of our hospital. I rushed over, but all I saw below was darkness. And in that moment, as his body disappeared into the void, I caught a glimpse of it, reflected in the glass. That smile, stitched, unreal. His